just have to understand the good technique before to have a good translation, okay? Because if you do all of the techniques we do now, it will be for the transition, okay? And now, for example, I explained many years ago, if I want to go on the face faster, what is important? Normally everybody have to know because long time I explain. No, what is important, for example, if I am here, what is important? For example, if I fight with him, and for example, I feel and I have an opportunity to punch Yaku in the face, what I have to feel? Just once. Don't forget, karate is more similar than the chest than the boxing. Was good man English? Chest. Karate is more similar than chess than boxing. Okay, now I ask you again. Don't forget, karate is more similar than chess. If I want to punch on the face very fast, what I have to think? Oh, I said 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Imagine I fight with him. Comment on appelle les pièces chess piece, yeah. Okay, I have to move one pieces. Which one? Who will say? The good answer came from Italia. If I fight with him, if I think to attack him too much, I never attack. You know why? Because you fight and your mind afraid. If you don't, because many times you are here but you don't know what happened, what you have to do. It's normal because you feel the opposition. Now you think different. I give you another way. Okay? You just have to think, put your front leg here. Look, if my front leg is here, if I want to punch on the face, it's a long way. It's a very long way. But look, if my front leg is not here, but is here, look, it's a very short way. That's what I said. Okay. You just have to think about this. And listen, it's good because you move your piece here to have a pound. And the second thing is interesting for your mind. Because sometimes when you fight with someone stronger, strong fight, if you change your mind, you change the situation. If you stay haste on haste, the situation is blocked. You just think, okay, I don't fight, I play chess. You change your mind, immediately the situation is not so tense. Okay, and it's necessary to move the front. Okay, now you just you walk here and you just try to move just. And when you feel good, when you feel that your foot touch the floor in front, when you feel it's good, you do between Yakutsuki or Utsuki, doesn't matter. But just understand one thing. Just understand that if I play chess with him, and if I want to attack on the face, he will stop me very easy. If I am on the same distance, and now I move here, and it doesn't move, but my foot touch. This is my play. I have to move one piece to have... Comment on dit échec et mat?
Checkmate.
Checkmate. Ok. En fait, c'est du français. T'es sûr que tu fais pas du franglo, toi? Allez. Okay, do you understand? Just think about front leg. Okay, the best way is I do 3 times. 1, 2, 3. You do 3 times. Okay? And after you change the leg, 3 times, you change the leg, 3 times. This is the best way because you are not tired, but you have enough time to understand. Okay? Let's go. Time's up. It's a two different things. Okay, this one is a fight. For example, I fight with him, I do just this, okay? But after, when I want to start, I don't do 1 and 2. No, I keep the same technique. 1, and after 2. No, 1. Okay? Press, and after you decide. For example, I press him, and I press, and now I decide to attack. Okay, first you move your piece like a chess. You move your piece, and you decide that. Good job. 1. Okay? And you do 1, and after you do 1 block. 1 and 2. No, it's the same thing. I put my chest here. And after I put and I came up. And I start. I don't start when I am back. Okay. Because you do this, and after you start. No start. Same thing. And when you are here, when you put your shield, you put your piece here, you decide to attack. Okay? Yes, it's 2 movements. It's not 1. It's 1. I win the distance, exactly. I win the distance and after I attack. It's not in the same time. I don't push, win the distance and attack. No. I win the distance and then I win the distance back. Win the distance, no. Win the distance, no. Win the distance, yes. This is a job when you fight. Very good. You do again, very good. And exactly. Okay, now look. I stop and I open my leg and I win the distance because after my shigiri, so many times you go back. Yes. That's why, for example, I stop, open, follow you. The first transition. Okay. First basic transition.
I need the basic, I think.
Little transition. It's a basic transition. Okay? For example, someone attacked me in my washigiri and they leave. It's normal. They attack. Exactly what's happening when you fight. Okay? Sometimes I go back, sometimes I go back, but sometimes I fight and when you do my washigiri, I just have time to block. Okay, but now what's happened? Now, listen, if I push to attack him, it's a mistake because I will be too slow. For example, he attacked me and I follow him with my front leg. Immediately. This is easy because I am on a, like this. It's easy to do this. It's not easy to push or to attack something. Okay? That's why you just follow, I follow him with my front leg. And if I follow him with my front leg, I am in good distance. Look. Stop, follow. You just have to understand the transition. Okay? Stop, follow with my front leg. I will be in a good distance. If I try to and go outside and I try to attack him with control, okay, because it's too heavy, because I'm here. Okay? And I follow. Just have to protect, follow. Protect, follow. Protect, follow. Okay? Protect, follow. Oh, good distance. Not necessary to have a good muscle. It's not necessary to have a good muscle. For example, you can be hard, fight with young people, but if you have a good transition, it will be difficult for him. Yes, because the timing is difficult, because he will try to do Nawashigiri. If I use my muscle, I'm too hard. I start, he will stop me immediately, boom. But if I change, I don't use my muscle, I don't use my head, because too hard, you can hear it. But I just use my piece of, I can be in a good distance. Okay? Right. Okay? Let's go.
Right. Thank you.
This is your first transition. Okay? Okay. Now, just to remember, we walk with the back leg, just more side. Okay. If I want to attack on the face, one thing is important is my front leg, for example. My front leg is here, the distance is long. My front leg is here, the distance is short. If I want to attack shoot down, it doesn't matter my front leg, it's my back leg. If my front leg is here, the distance is here. Okay? If my front leg is here, the distance is here. Okay, but my back leg, if my back leg is here, the distance is here. If my back leg is here, the distance is here. Okay, when I want to attack shoulder, the back. I said a long time ago, 3 years ago, I explained to you. Okay, now just for learning, you just think just like this, you move your back leg here. And when your back leg is the same then with the front leg. Do you remember? I said the front leg one, for example, one and after two. Because some mistake is to do one, and after you do one block. And I would like to do the connection. But for example, for this, it's not a transition, it's a technique is different. If you use back leg and you push your arm, you can go very, very long. Before, for example, if you do Mawashigiri, I was surprised, I do this, and because I was surprised, I open and I follow my partner. Now, for example, I'm a little less surprised. I'm not very surprised. For example, when he attacked me, I have the time to, okay? The first one, I was completely surprised, I fight, and I just have time to protect, and I follow my partner. Now, I'm surprised, but I keep my distance with my back leg. Okay? What's happened? Look, my back leg, tack. Immediately, my back leg jump, and stop. It's easy. You just have to think your body, to feel your body, excuse me. But you have to learn first. After when you learn, your transition will be very good. If you don't do that, your transition, there will be never good, and you think, why after, for example, after defense, I'm not good when I attack. It's not your technique. It's a mistake between your two techniques. Maybe your avoid is good, maybe your Yakutsuki is good, but together they are not good, because between together there is a transition, there is a connection between together, and you have to learn this connection. And from now, for example, if naturally, for example, if I fight with him and I am here, if I am here, I open my front leg, but immediately for me, if I do this, immediately my back leg is come back. It's natural. It's natural because I know that. This is pliometric system. I know that. I know perfectly that. I know that, but I know that also. It depends. If my back leg doesn't move, I protect, I open. If my back leg moves, tack. She comes back immediately. I do no Janar. Normally I do shouldn't because he has the arm this, that's why I do that. Okay? But exactly. Okay? Just the attack. The same Yakutsuki than we do it before. But now you do this protect, come back. Okay? Yes, you have to learn. Okay? You're like when you open your phone, tack, as the kids. You know everything with the phone. It's the same with the body, the same one. Okay? When you know your back leg move, come back. Your back leg, the same distance. Tack, come back. Tack, come back. Tack, come back, attack. Okay? Let's go.
Practice.
You have to practice, yes. For example, 1, 2, like that. 1, if I press you, I don't do that and that. Okay? I do that. It's the same with the back leg. It's not one. It's the same front leg, but it's the same back leg. It's a pliometric. When you touch, if you are surprised, there is three situations. One situation, you are surprised, you don't do it. You have just time and after adaptation. The second one, you move back. And the first one that we see after, two legs. What happens if two legs move? After you don't decide because you fight. It's just, it depends what happens. If you are surprised by the Akutsuki, I'm surprised. Open. I'm surprised, open flow. If I'm surprised, I have to go back. The second one we saw that. Okay, the first one you was 1 and 2. And the second one you was 1 and 2. And now we don't move your leg. We don't move your leg. You will see after why. You don't move your leg and you just try to move like this. Okay? Move like this. For example, if I want to do hurricane, for example, hurricane, if I am here, if I push too much, too long way, okay? And imagine then I want to do Kizami or Hurricane Yakutsuki. If I am here, I'm heavy. It's very heavy. There is. Now you try to do on the same, but don't move your foot, just your knee. Okay? Just your knee. Very fast. Okay? Okay. Look the difference. If I don't jump, if I don't help myself by the jump, look. Slow. I don't help myself by the jump. Fast. It's very fast. Okay? And now you try to do just this. You are here. Don't help yourself by the jump, because if you jump, you use the floor like pliometric system, and after you can go fast, sure. But now don't jump, and try to go here, and the sensation is to go fast. You are here to go fast. One, okay? Let's go. Just to warm up, okay? Allez, là. Okay. Okay. Remember, for example, after when you walk, you just have to train. Okay, to train. When you are here, if I push, look, don't move. I keep the same distance. Look, stay. I keep my back, my front leg, my back. Imagine then. Okay, yeah, do this. I do this. Now I am here. This is a real situation in fight. Look, if I open my leg, it's not enough. Because first I was this. He kicked me, and I was here. This is a real situation. If now I open, it's not good. If I do this, I lose time, because I move two legs. What do you want? I will be, this is not the position. My position is this. It's good when I do this and come back. But if I move two legs, what do you want? I want to do this, and it's a long way. The only thing, when I was this, he attacked me, I am here, don't move, I am here. Okay, what can I do? The best thing is don't move your feet. Don't move and just push. I come back and immediately. It's easy. But if I try to push if I am here and I do this because Mawashi arrived and he will be there, I try to push, it's too long. I try to do this, it's too long. I try to do this, it's not good. Okay, when I do this, immediately I do this. Pliometric. All the time is pliometric. Look, this is pliometric. This is pliometric. Okay, this is pliometric. The only thing to go fast is this. That. Okay, I like it.
Good. Very nice.
Then you stop and you find the solution. Don't find the solution. Just feel is a pliometric. Because the good connection is the timing that you feel, then you leave and come back. If you learn the exercise, leave and come back, you work two exercises but not the connection. When you are here. The connection between this like that. Stop and he learn. But it's good for learning the exercise, but not for the transition.
Yeah,
You've still got more range in that second.
yeah.
So you're really big on the first one. This is just the fake. It's not really doing anything. When you move it in.
Very quickly, circle around me.
Circle.
Okay. Because many people, you do one, and after you think 1, 2. It's good that it's not today. Okay. Today, I prefer you don't do very well programmatically activity, but you work very good the transition. I prefer you do just this. I just show. Imagine then the kick arrives, I go back. If you do this, and after you push with your muscle, it's not a good transition. Me, I would like you work like this. Look. Tick. It doesn't matter. This is more important. Tick. Okay. The system is, I go back with my two legs. Tick. This is important. It's pliometric. Tack. Okay, it doesn't matter if I do it very well. Because today, Jan, he asked me to walk. If we continue, we go on the bathroom together. No problem. We stay on the dojo. Look, it's very important that here and here, two legs move like a ball. This is more important than you do this, and after you do very well the exercise. I don't, it's not necessary, but this one is necessary. Okay. If you can do both, good transition and good technique is okay. But think about transition. Okay? Let's go.
Pull back, go straight away. When you go back, stick straight into it. No pauses, like a bouncy ball. Like a bouncy.
Try your best.
Isometric, Yakutsuki, I have to come back in a situation of defense. If I stay like this, I'm not a good athlete. Normally, the transition can be only the good job of me. Okay? It's just because I attack and I am in a situation of defender. And immediately I come back in a situation of attack. Just my transition is nothing. It's not a step. It's not a technique. The transition is just because I do a good job of my technique. Okay? It can be that sometimes. For example, I want to attack it, but maybe maybe it will stop my Yakutsuki, or maybe my punch will go there, or maybe the referee say nothing. But my good job is after Isometric, normally I have to go back. This will be my transition. What do you think? Imagine that I attack him, he is on the corner or something like this. I do 1, 2, but the referee don't give me my punch, I come back. What is the best technique to go fast immediately? Yeah, but yes, but with the leg, because we saw that the connection is depend of the leg, of the feet. Step. No, we didn't see Mawashi today. Now listen, look. I explained to you that if you want to have a good transition, you don't have to use your muscle. You have to find the speed another way. So the speed you find is through the technique, not through the muscle. Look, if I do well my Yakutsuki, Isometric, Yakutsuki, normally when I come back, it's my back leg go back and my front leg go. Yeah, are you okay with me or not? Normally when I do this and I go back like this, everybody do that, okay? Look, what do you think now? No leg today. I just did it now. Look, if I use the Pliometric system, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4. Imagine then I am a ball. 1, 2, 3, 4. My leg is left. Okay, you explained about Mawashigiri. For example, imagine then when I am here, I go back with 2 legs. In this case, yes, Mawashigiri will be good because imagine then I am a ball. Look my foot here, I am a ball. My foot is okay. Start immediately. This is a Pliometric because I touch kick. Okay? But I don't kick. I don't come back like this. I come back like this. Do you understand? Now the good transition is, I would like you learn that all the good transition is depend of the move of your foot. With my back leg, do that, the best way is this. With my front leg, do that, the best way is this. It's like I come like this. This is natural. Back. If I do this, it will be better this. Imagine that when I come back, I just do this, for sure, it's better to do this, because this is a Pliometric. But if I do this, back, I try to understand today, and if you want to go fast, in your transition, you just have to use the floor and Pliometric. Okay? Okay. Like if you dance. Okay? And now you just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. It's the best way to go fast. Imagine that the referee say nothing, my punch is here. When I come back, why I jump again? Stupid because I have the opportunity to have a punch. I miss, immediately I come back. I come back with open my leg. Okay? Try just to play with your leg, to feel like if you dance, okay? Let's go. Okay, but I say you don't, no? Okay, if I do this and this, and I don't like this and this, okay. Good.
2-1?
Yeah, no, one it will be good if I do this, and I jump, and come back jump. This is good, difficult jump to now. Jump in 2 legs. After this, normally you come back 1 leg.
1 leg, yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
if you come, yes, no, she will do good. Good.
1, 2. 1, 2.
If
Yeah.
you come, yes, why? Because if you come, it's Pliometric system. Look.
What do you want me to do? Right, you get
Okay. We got one more. Okay. One leg. Congratulations. Good. Good. Good job.